Hey guys, it's Game Guard here, and a few of you may be aware, as it's my most popular video on my channel, that I made a video titled Acer Aspire 3 laptop review 3 months ago, and I did quite well. So today I just want to do an update video 3 months later, talking about what's changed since then, whether it's gotten slower, what issues I have, if things have improved, and so on and so forth. So I want to start off talking about the speed of a computer. I've noticed that over time it's gotten significantly slower at logging in and opening applications such as Google Chrome. It's taking much longer. When I click on it, it sometimes takes 30 seconds to a minute to respond, which isn't obviously ideal. When before it would take like just under 10 seconds to respond, which is obviously ideal. And I feel like that's kind of quite bad in a way because I've only had it for a few months, so I don't use it a lot. I only really use it for Word and Google Drive, so I feel a bit let down by that. I've done all the updates, so it's updated to the latest version. So I feel like it's just a hardware issue really, or maybe I've downloaded some software that's slowed it down, and that's definitely a big issue with the computer. And obviously in terms of running games, the games obviously run a lot slower now as well, which is unfortunate. So obviously this computer hasn't got amazing specs, but it can run games like Minecraft, Roblox, games like that don't really require good specs. So I find that even those games don't run to a good standard anymore, and better games have to be on low settings, and even that is unbearable at times. And as you can see on the screen now, Google has still not loaded. Oh, okay, Bing then. That's taken definitely at least 30 seconds to load, which is one reason why I'd say the computer's gotten worse over time in terms of speed. Now, another thing I want to talk about is usefulness and how easy it is to use in general with a computer. So when I first got the computer, as I'm new to Windows 10, I found it quite difficult to navigate. So at the start I found myself fiddling around with the tools, trying to find how to open up certain applications. However, now I've gotten used to it, as you'd expect over time, and I find it a lot more useful and quicker to access things I need to in a short period of time. So for people who buy this computer, that's one thing you need to look out for. If you are not used to Windows 10, you'll have to play around with it a bit before you get used to it, because it is significantly different from Windows 7, and it's slightly different from Windows 8. But in my opinion, I prefer the Windows 7 to Windows 8 format, but I have gotten used to this over time, so it's not too much of an issue anymore. So yeah, in terms of how easy it is to use, I'd say that the Windows system is easy to navigate from when I first got it, but it's harder than the previous Windows systems. So I'd say the computer is quite simple really. It's basically what you expect from a normal computer, and hard to find applications, only that is Windows 10, so I wouldn't really be too worried about that. And most people probably have more computer experience than me anyway, so you won't really have to worry about navigating it properly, because I'm a person that uses computers only when necessary. So when I have to research something for homework, coursework, or whether I'm just writing a report or an essay during university. This brings me on to the next thing, battery life. Now, I have to big up the computer, because the battery hasn't actually gotten worse over time. It's stayed the same, and I feel like that's a good thing about this computer, because normally you'd expect the battery to get worse over time, as you find with phones normally. So, for example, with my phone, at first, when my phone was on 100%, it would last for 14 hours, but now it lasts for 3 hours, which just shows that batteries normally deteriorate over time. However, with my computer, the battery life hasn't really decreased at all. I'd say it's stayed exactly the same from when I first got it, which is obviously a good sign. So I'd say the battery life of this computer is very good long term, and it's likely to last for a long time. I don't really see the battery dying anytime soon, which is definitely a good sign, because I want to have this computer for a long time because I need it for my studies. And yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of battery. Another thing I feel like is important to talk about is how often updates occur and how useful they are. So I find with this computer, updates seem to occur once or twice a month, and when the computer is updated, it does run faster in speed. Like, it is a lot quicker. So the next thing I want to talk about is the durability of the computer. Now, like I said, I don't use the computer a whole lot in general. The computer is pretty solid, as I have dropped it once or twice and it's not really caused any damage at all. It's got no scratches on it really. It's got fingerprints on. This computer is very easy at picking up fingerprints. However, obviously you can wipe them off with a wipe, so that's not too much of an issue. So that's pretty much it, guys. If you've got any questions, please ask me in the comment section below. Do not be afraid to ask. I will definitely want to help you. I have made a previous video for this 3 months ago, titled Acer Aspire 3. I talked about the model of the computer and the specs. So I made this video so I can talk about the computer more about long term, which I wanted to show you guys, as people sometimes want to know what computers are like in the near future before buying them. I hope this has been useful. If it has, please be sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. I may be doing a giveaway for a £10 voucher at the end of December. And to be entered that, you need to be a regular viewer of my videos and leave likes. And I'd really appreciate that anyway, guys. I hope you have found this useful. The last video did pretty well, so I thought I'd do a follow-up video for those who were interested. And yeah, see you guys.